Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry yet again, there's been a bit of a delay in me doing these videos. For those of you in the UK that watch these videos, what a summer it's been. It's just been classic English sunny day after sunny day after sunny day. Many a day out with the kids has been had. Obviously kids been off school for the last 6 weeks, so that's just been mayhem. And loads of beer, really. So just a really quick video, just to try and catch up with everyone, fill you in on a few bits and pieces that have been going on. Hopefully now the kids are back at school, a bit more normality going on. Hopefully we got a couple more videos coming very soon. A couple of interesting things that have been going on, some stuff I've learned, some stuff for people to be aware of. But tonight, well it is tonight now, but hey, whatever time you're watching this, whether you're watching it at work, cheeky one early in the morning when you're at work and a bit bored on a Monday morning, quick beer tasting. Another beer now here from a good friend of mine, the Red Darren. Shout out to the Red Darren. Because here I've got an American Pale Ale, which was his entry into the National Homebrew Comps. That he was kind enough to send me, to be fair, a good few weeks ago. Really sorry, Darren, I haven't got around to doing this sooner. But actually, it's a little bit timely because this beer didn't make it, but our good friend, the Red Darren, managed to get second in the National Homebrew Comp of the IPA category. Those of you that know, you know, it's probably the most popular category out of all of them, and the boy did good. He got a second there, which is just outstanding, absolutely outstanding. I don't think his pale got anywhere, although oddly, in Darren's tasting, he actually thinks this is better than the IPA. But hey, what do us homebrewers know than these are tasting professionals? So I thought we'd just do a quick pour and a tasting of Darren's Pale Ale. So maybe we should just crack it open and have a go. First beer of the night. So, and actually, I was going to use the trusty opener, but actually, those of you that are aware of the homebrew forum that I'm on, and so is the Red Darren and quite a few of the others, big plug. There's been a bit of talk about recently about your favourite bottle opener. Well, old school lighter. So those of you that haven't seen it or whatever, just a normal lighter, nothing else going on, get ready for the pop. Lovely, look at that, still a lighter. It's a trick I picked up in the jungle. So yeah, let's give it a pour and let's see what it's like. Ooh, first smells are good. Good bit of carb going on there. Great colour to it as well. Here she is. So yeah, so Darren tells me that in his mind he thinks this was the better beer. So I've got high hopes for this. Has been in the fridge for probably I hate to say it, probably 3 or 4 weeks if I'm honest. Darren did say it needed a bit of conditioning time and some crazy stuff going on, just haven't got around to doing another video. So here it is. First impressions are it's got a lovely, I'm a real fan of orangey beers, just from a visual point of view. You know, stuff that almost looks kind of like umbungo or whatever, I'm a real big fan of. This has got a lovely deep orangey red to it. Darren, you didn't send me the recipe through with this one, so I'm going to have a bit of a look-see when I do the tasting, but I have to guess there's a good few malts in here, I reckon. This isn't something that's straightforward. Let's have a bit of a sniff. Ooh, interesting. Not knowing what's in there, but I'd say that's got a kind of an Amarillo, Cascadey, kind of Columbus kind of thing going on there. Let's have a taste. that's good. But I tell you what, that's right where I like it as well. That's the sort of beers I like to make. And actually, I think by chance maybe me and the Red Down have a very similar taste, but I think I've made something with a very similar hop combination myself actually. That is lovely. I'd hazard a guess that's a little bit higher on the IBUs, I'd say. Bitterness units is probably like the 45-ish region maybe. But the aroma's fantastic. And yeah, really nice kind of fruity, citrusy thing going on there, kind of not quite mango-y, but kind of grapefruity citrus. It kind of makes me think Amarillo, Cascade, kind of Centennial Columbus kind of thing going on, which, let's be honest, you can't go wrong with those, can you? And a really nice malt bill in there as well. Be really interested to know what malt you're using there. So that, I can understand why you might think that's a bit of a winner there, my friend. That's really good beer. I mean, I was talking to someone the other day, and they were sort of saying, you know, why'd you bother? Why'd you bother brewing beer at home? What's the attraction? And I can't remember what beer it was I gave them. It might have been one of my farmhouse saisons or something like that with it's got a few American hops in it. And I gave them one of those cold out of the fridge, been in the fridge for a couple of days. And I was like, have a go at some of that, my friend, because that is 10 times better than 95% of any of the beers you can buy out there. And when you're able to create your own beers that are as good as that, why wouldn't you? Yeah, really nice. Not a massive head on it, but I mean, to be fair, I've had this in the fridge for like 4 or 5 weeks. It's like how I like to drink my beers, sort of 5 degrees. But it's got a good carb going on. It's actually probably going to lace all the way down quite nicely, not on like a massive frothy head or anything like that. That's really good. I actually quite like that that sort of slightly higher bitterness than the normal actually. That quite suits it. I don't think this is that strong, or that strong. 5.2, so you know, you can have a good couple of those of an evening midweek and it's not going to blow your face off. So yeah, really good. Really like that really deep orangey red. Do you know what actually, what that reminds me of is, and I don't mean by this in any offence to it, actually reminds me of, is it Golden Stag beer? One of the kits, one of the festival kits. Those of you that are looking to get into homebrewing and want to maybe do some kits and kind of ease your way into it, festival kits cannot go wrong. I mean, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, Golden Stag. I think it's Golden Stag, variation of stag and colour and gold and stuff and things. Yeah, can't go wrong. You know, you even actually get dry pellet hops to sort of chuck in the fermenter after it's fermented out for a couple of weeks, and you can actually, it's amazing the quality of the beer you can produce with those things. So, you know, get one if you can. If not, go all grain and make some of the beauties like this. So yeah, National Homebrew Comp entry from our friends the Red Down. I'm actually going to be swapping a Rosemary Simcoe IPA of my own with Darren, and I'm hopefully going to be getting back one of his National Homebrew Comp silver medal winning IPAs off the back of it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to the feedback on this first attempt at a Rosemary Simcoe IPA. Sounds really weird. Only a few people were brave enough to respond, but trust me, I think actually we could be onto something. So the only other thing I just wanted to mention was, those of you that aren't on the homebrew forum, we're actually running a homebrew competition of our own. So if you're not already, get onto the homebrew forum. Hopefully, website address is down there, and look up the homebrew comp that we're adding on there, and get yourself involved. Get your beers out there, get some of us to taste them, get going with the bottle swaps like we do, and get some good feedback, because you know, I could drink other people's beers of this quality all day long. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and thank you, the Red Darren winner. Cheers guys, see you again soon. Post a comment, love the feedback, subscribe. Going to be a few things going on soon, hopefully. So hopefully there'll be a website soon, Twitter, Facebook, all this sort of stuff. So just so I can kind of engage with you guys out there a little bit more, get a bit more feedback, get some extra videos and bits and pieces going, and yeah, hopefully there'll be other news and bits and pieces coming out soon. So yeah, cheers guys, happy homebrewing.